He was just a boy when the world ended. Not the whole world, just his. One moment, he had a family, a home, a life filled with stories and wonder. The next, he was alone, drifting across an endless ocean, surrounded by silence and sky. It began with a journey, a ship crossing the vast blue, carrying everything he loved: his father, his mother, his past. And then, in a single night of chaos and thunder, it was all gone. The storm took the ship, the crew, the animals, everything except him. When morning came, he found himself on a small lifeboat, trembling, soaked, and alive. But he wasn't alone. There was something else with him, something wild, a creature of beauty and terror, both companion and threat. It wasn't a man or a friend, but it became both in time. At first, it was war. He fought for his place, for his food, for his life. But the ocean is vast and hunger is cruel. Over days that turned into weeks, the boundaries between fear and understanding began to blur. He learned how to survive, how to fish, how to endure the heat, how to keep hope alive in the face of endless nothing. The days bled together. The line between man and animal began to fade. Sometimes the sea was kind, glowing with life under the stars, whispering softly in the dark. Other times it was merciless, throwing waves like mountains, testing the limits of his body and his faith. He prayed, he screamed, he laughed, he wept. He spoke to the sky, to the water, to the creature that shared his fragile boat. And somehow, against all reason, they survived. Two souls locked in a fragile truce, bound by the same desperate will to live. The boy found strength he didn't know he had. The creature found calm it didn't know it could feel. Together, they became something more than enemies, something more than companions. They became each other's mirror. Through hunger, storms, and despair, he began to see meaning in everything. In the stars above, in the silence of the ocean, in the heartbeat of the wild thing beside him. And when land finally appeared, green, impossible, real, he collapsed onto the shore, too weak to stand. The creature looked back once, just once, before disappearing into the jungle without a sound. No goodbye, no gratitude, no closure, only silence. Later, when he was rescued, no one believed his story. It was too strange, too beautiful, too painful to be true. They asked him for a simpler version, one they could understand. So he gave them another story. Darker, more human, stripped of wonder. A story without the creature, without miracles, without faith. And they believed that one. But when they asked him which version was real, he smiled. He said, "Does it matter? Both tell the truth because sometimes the facts are less important than what they mean. Sometimes belief is what keeps us alive. Belief in love, in courage, in something greater than ourselves." He survived the ocean, yes, but what truly saved him wasn't strength or luck. It was his willingness to see beauty in suffering, faith in the impossible, and connection in the unlikeliest of places. Maybe the story was real, maybe it wasn't. But what it revealed was this: that life, like the sea, is vast and unknowable. And somewhere in its endless depth, we all search for the same thing: something to believe in, something to love, something to carry us home. Can you guess the movie?